Hi, how are you? Welcome to another episode of this epic Vlogmas. My neighbors are having a party and they are putting music, and if you are hearing music, let's be known that there are people having a party. Not really a party, I mean in the family. A party in the family, because we are not allowed to receive any strangers in the house during these times, not even friends, and family is limited in number. So I don't know how Christmas will look this year, but we are here, we are going strong, we are beating this, and let's stay positive. Like my neighbors. Okay, so today we are talking about what I hate most about Romania, and this is a simple answer, and this will be a very short video. If I had to summarize what I hate most about Romania, I would say the mentality of people. My first thought was to say that I hate the people. The most I hate in Romania is the people, but it's not actually the people that I hate, it's their way of thinking, the way they were brought up, the way we are all brought up, with the mentality that it doesn't lead you anywhere. And it's sure it doesn't lead you to financial independence or a better life. It's that mentality that you have to stay in your cubicle, that you have to be content with whichever position you have. You don't have to comment or upset anyone too much, and basically just live in your little square and be happy that you have a little square, because there are so many people out of the situation, there are so many people in the world who don't have what to eat, and if you have something to eat, you should be grateful for that and stay in your place and not wanting anything else in life. And this loser mentality, it's what I hate most in the world, and this is very characteristic to our environment, to Romanian way of life. So in short, this is what I hate. I feel that the Romanian way of life, it doesn't suit me one bit, and it's not something that I acquired along the way, gaining more experience in life. This is something that I felt from the first moment when I was conscious. I don't know, like 4 years old or 5 years old. I never really liked the environment I was brought up in. I was always the child who spoke up, I was always the child who challenges authority, and I was always the child who put up many questions, because I always wanted to understand why a certain thing has to be made in a certain way, and I always from the early ages saw a better way to do things. So I always was a kind of bit of obsessed with, I don't know, how to make things better, how to optimize things, and up to today it's the thing that I do with my eyes closed. If you wake up in the middle of the night and ask me a question about how to optimize something, I will have a solution for you, because this is in my nature, in my blood, and this is who I am. If I were to write a commercial for my person, would be something like, I optimize things, your business, your affairs, your life, I optimize it. I will show you how to do things better. This is something that it's not consistent with the Romanian way, and for sure it's not consistent with the Portuguese way to do things better. And this is why I needed an environment where this is acceptable, if not appreciated, at least acceptable. And I know that from this expose you will say that a better suited country for me would be a Nordic country, and I totally agree with you there, but I would never be able to live in such a harsh environment. I mean the weather, harsh weather environment, with no sun, very little sun, and not being able to go outside and live outside. So I chose a Mediterranean country, I chose a southern country, even if I like this feature that is more encountered in the Nordic part of the world. Another thing I hate about Romania is also the mentality we have here of complaining and not doing anything about it. I mean, I have moments when I complain, maybe I have been complaining daily about something. I have this nagging sort of way of talking about things, but the most of Romanians are just talking about their issues, about their problems, and not doing anything about it. And also another custom in Romania is always to assign blame somewhere else. You are never guilty for the situation you are in. Someone else is guilty, and that someone else often is the government or some law that doesn't let you be happy, or some regulation you have to respect. Assigning blame on those random stuff and assigning blame on those things that you cannot change, like the government or some regulation, has the role in Romanian society to absolve you of everything and gives you the impression that you have to do nothing about your situation because you cannot change anything. It's this mentality of fatalism that stands against pursuing a better life for yourself. And if you are trying to do that in the middle of a group who has this mentality, you will be mocked and ridiculed and talked out of it, because what is the point? You cannot change anything and you cannot have a better life. Better just remain in the place that you are. And it's a sense of fear that is spread in the Romanian mentality, that if you are pursuing something better, you are going to lose the thing that you have right now. And this is the biggest fear of a Romanian, to lose what they have now versus going for something better. And this drives me crazy, this mentality, and this is what I hate most about Romania, because you encounter this everywhere. I told you that this was going to be a very short video because I could go on and on about things I hate in Romania, but I wanted to preserve the main focus on what is really the problem. If you are interested about hearing more bad stuff about Romania, I can make a separate video about that. I have a video already about living in Romania. I will put it in the link below, and there you can find more problems and the reasons why I decided to leave Romania and come to Portugal. But let's keep this in a positive note, and I hope to see you tomorrow in my next video, and I hope you are having a wonderful December month. Bye!